All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning, good morning. As always, hope everyone having a great day. Everything going great for you. So right now I have my title as Rescue Mission. All right. So this is the solution for to help y'all to get started with y'all process to help protect your community. I'm getting straight into it today. All right. So I have worked in sales for a very long time, very long time, and I feel like the United States is the most wasteful country or state, country, however you want to call it, in the world. Y'all waste the most stuff, and y'all don't realize how many products get fall into the ocean by itself before it even get to y'all, and then you still waste that as well. Y'all don't understand how much is wasted. Again, when they ship stuff from other countries, because apparently a lot of people in the United States don't want to work, so the other countries are providing the resources. And do y'all know how many crates fall into the water? A lot of products for hard-working people that have worked hard, and these products fall into the water, and then they got to redo it, work overtime to redo these items just to have what they can make, that can get to y'all, to get to y'all companies, and then y'all sit back and throw stuff away. Okay, we're not even talking about once it get into the home. This is at the companies, and this is why our communities are suffering. So working in sales, I've seen so much stuff wasted, because when the seasons change, now new products coming in, what y'all do? Throw it in the trash. You would destroy it and then throw it in the trash. Amazing products that still work. I don't care if it's electronics. Just y'all throwing TVs away. You throw phones away. You throwing devices away. You throwing clothes away. Items for your home. Your necessities from your home. All of that. But you want to know why a lot of folks throw these things away? Because for some reason, people like to sue off of stuff that they should have known. Okay, let's get to it. Because in order for you to understand where I'm going at, we need to get straight to it. Yeah, I know. Take this drink. I ain't giving no chaser behind it. And it's a hard one, okay? Then you might choke a little bit on this, all right? But this is why we have so much wasteful money in this world. It's because when people get products, there are products that have expiration dates on it. And what happened is people would get something and not pay attention to the details, pay attention to the instructions and all of that. Utilize certain products, and then when there's a malfunction, when there's something happens, then guess what? They ready to sue. Like when someone get hot coffee and you didn't know it was hot because you asked for it hot, but you didn't know it was hot. And how many times in our own homes, sometimes we overheat something and not realize it ourselves and stuff like that. That's how it goes. Now, I'm not saying that those things wasn't legit, because sometimes we have to know what the right temperatures is and stuff like that. But sometimes machines malfunction, however you want to call it, they mess up. So sometimes people don't realize certain things. We have to stop suing for dumb stuff. Okay? It ain't no way in the world. I know this is going to be a little random or everything. We got to stop suing for dumb stuff, because no way in the world a person have to receive millions of dollars for a hot cup of coffee, and then a person does a surgery wrong, right? And they get a couple $100,000. Make sense. Make sense. Okay. All right. That's y'all got the idea on that. But back to the main ingredients. So a lot of these companies, how many companies throw away products? So, for example, I was working at a store, and we had products that first off, how you have to do is this. You have to make sure that the manager with you, because certain products cost a lot of money. And what will happen is, if you don't throw the item in the trash and you keep it for yourself, you can go to jail, because after $5,000, that's a felony. And see, some people try to get you caught up, but we ain't gonna focus on that. I handled that one. But yeah, so you have the product, and what you do is this. Now you got to rip it up. Practically good, practically good. But you got to rip the product up and then throw it in the trash. Now, how many people that's homeless could have had this product, this item? You understand? How many somebody in your community might have needed this that can't afford it? So, when we have these disasters and we have these things going on in the world, this is how you save your community. Okay? So instead of throwing all of these items in the trash, right? Keep them. And we're going to have a facility everywhere in the United States. Everywhere. It's going to be a climate control facility where we can be able to categorize each product. So whenever your company, this is how you can give back to your community. All right? Whenever your company is about to change seasoned products and you get rid of the old to the new, then you have someone that you can trust that take the products to this facility in your community, in your town, and drop it off. Okay, drop it off. Because think about it, when a disaster comes, nobody's paying attention to if it's still good or not. If they need it, they work it and they utilize it. Okay, that's how it goes. All right. So we take all these products, because every store throws away amazing good items. All right. And we're going to take all these items to these locations. So if there's a disaster and people need clothes, they got clothes. If they need candles, they got candles. If they need shoes, they got, or that's just their clothes. If they need electronics, they got electronics. There we go. If their houses are, burnt down or, flood or whatever, they can come to this facility to get a starter kit. Okay? As long as they have proof that something has happened to their home or something like that. Because until everybody get on the same page, as long as you got the information to prove that your situation. Now, if it's a disaster, then we already know what's up. Okay? We're not going to overuse. We're not going to give out more than we need to give out. But this can help someone to get a leg up in the world where they can feel like they can make another step. We're going to take all these products from these locations and put in the climate control locations. Now, I know you're like, well, if there's a flood, how are we going to avoid these things? Guess what? Now, do y'all know that majority of the time, y'all can go look for yourselves, majority of the time when there's a bad storm or something, guess what the two places that's left 9 times out of 10? Guess what the two places that's left? And it's like every time there's a storm, whatever, something bad, these are the two places left. Now, it's very rare if something happened to these places. Very, very rare. But what two places always the last thing standing in the neighborhoods? I'm going to give y'all a minute. What two places you think it is? A hospital and a school. Okay? A hospital and a school. They are at the highest points in your community. A hospital and a school. That's why whenever I move somewhere, I moved by a school. I ain't got time to hear the ambulance all day. I moved close range to a school because I know I had a fighting chance of one. If I need to go escape somewhere, I can go. But at the same time, I knew where I lived at would more likely still keep standing. Okay? Now, am I telling y'all to go move to these places? Nope. But I'm just saying, this is how you plan ahead. Okay? Plan ahead. A climate control storage unit. But it will be a facility where someone has to monitor it. Because people will be coming in at all times for different things. Now, this helps you out also for the holidays. Because how many toys y'all throw away? A lot. Okay, now you ain't gotta wait until November for people to drop off toys and stuff for the tots, because guess what? You already have facility racked up with stuff. This is how we do it. Plan ahead. All right. Whenever someone is homeless and they need something, guess what? This is how we do it. How many times y'all throw out camping stuff, beds and all of this stuff until we can completely get everybody off the street? This is how we do it. You understand me? Okay? Okay. If you go ahead and start now, you always prepare for whatever. That means natural disasters. That means personal disasters. That means just needing something because you're in a situation. You need that extra help. It's you just need a hug. Call it you need a hug. That's what we're going to call it. Call it you need a hug. Or get a hug. Okay, this is how we hug our community to let them know they're not alone. All right, we're going to do this all throughout the United States. Now, if there's any other countries that's going through this, we're going to do the same thing. This will be a global thing. Okay, you need a hug? Come in. All right, now, I'm not going to sit here and have people to be scrolling you around like a security guard. Security guard checking you in like you're getting in a club or something. This is the thing. We ain't got time for all of that. Karma is going to secure you. Okay, either good or bad. So if you go and utilize these resources and say, hey, I'm going to go and I'm going to get these items and I'm going to resell them myself. Cool. I ain't got a problem with that. Go right ahead. Then you're going to get to meet the other side. All right, because guess what? We're not going to do that. Because what will happen is, yes, you might get away today. But tomorrow, you might be the one that be needing those things. All right, we're going to go ahead. Yes, I got to let y'all know because apparently we got people that think they can still trick. Okay, and I'm going to give them a treat. They ain't going to like it. Okay, so this is how we can stop throwing away good things. All right. Also, my coupon people out here in the world. My couponers, I am so happy that you know how to save money. I got you. I get you. I understand. But y'all are stocking up and just having wasteful, just letting stuff go bad just to say you done something. All right? All right. I know it's a sport now. It's a sport. But if you ain't got a big family, all right, and you don't have a, you don't have, how can I say, if you're not doing it for the community to help them out, now, this is the thing. If you want, you could take your items and give them off to these places, or take them to like adoption homes and stuff like that. Drop them off at stuff like that. Shelters. You can drop it off at shelters and stuff like that. Be a service to your community. Excuse me. Because some of y'all just do it because y'all had the coupons, but you really don't need the items. So do it for your community. This is your community service. You're rescuing. Okay? Figure out where the shelters are at in your community. Figure out where the adoption homes for like the kids and stuff like that. Figure out like the soup kitchens and all of that, and just give the items to them. Okay, you already got it for a penny, so you ain't losing nothing, but you gain more because you're helping your community out freely. You understand? See, this is the beauty about how my mind operates. We teach, it's like I teach people how to do something so they can help others. So now, this is how you help them. Provide those sources. So if you don't go to the hug location, then drop it off to these others. Don't do it for a tax write-off. Don't do it because they're just trying to look good and you want to take the pictures and shots and stuff. Okay? Do it because you know it's the right thing to do. Because just like me, I didn't know I was going to be in a homeless situation. See, one day, I was riding, doing what I needed to do. And the next day, I lost just about everything. You understand me? So, you never know when you'll be on the other side of the shoe, when you have to walk in their shoes. You understand? So this is how y'all help y'all communities out. Also, when it comes to, or the other part of it, like I say, the community watch. If you have people in your community and they know that they need stuff and they going through, because you know them, right? Hey, look. Whenever y'all need something, I got these little things. Pay attention to details. You'll know if somebody using it or not. Go within, all right? If my spirit say, hey, this person taking advantage, cut them off. That's simple. Cut them off, all right? But if my spirit and you checking, like, God, is these people legit? And your spirit saying, yeah, help them out, okay? All right, that's how we can do it. That's how we can help each other, all right? Food. When it comes to food, canned goods last a very long time. So we can take canned goods, because a lot of y'all throw canned goods away. Take the canned goods to the same location, okay? And they'll be there, All right, because they last way longer. Canned goods last way longer than what's on the can. Now, when it comes to the perishables, the things that's like in the air, it's a little bit different. But you still can take these things to the locations, because you never know. Someone new could come walking in and need something, okay? That's how we can do it. You can still do it like that. When it comes to the churches, you can be able to, matter of fact, if you want, when it comes to the units, if the churches are a part of it, if they want, they can come in. Y'all can donate a certain amount to the churches, and the churches can distribute it out to the community. Either drop them off for people or whatever that it's need. Okay? One thing I learned is when it comes to like foods and stuff, a lot of people was already receiving like food stamps and stuff and had more than enough food, but they used it for the wrong things, and then they go to these places to get extra food. We're not going to do that. Okay? You're not going to just do something because you know you can do it. All right, we're going to utilize our resources the right way. We're not going to overuse, okay? That's why we throw so much out, all right? It's like getting a plate of food and you got all this food on your plate. Like they say, your eyes is bigger than your stomach. Now you got to throw all of this food away, okay? It's like for me, I had thought about what I'm going to eat for breakfast. I said, okay, I'm going to make me a scrambled omelet, some grits, sausage, and toast. But while I'm saying it, I'm already feeling like, okay, it looked good, it sounds good, but am I going to be able to eat all of this? Because there have been days where I'll sit there and fix something and I get full, because I'll be thinking I'm super hungry. And I get full, and then I still got food on the plate. Now I'm forcing myself to eat something because I don't want to waste it. Well, we need to start having portion control, okay? We got to remember, it's our kitchen. It's still there. So if this is not enough, then guess what? After you eat, if you feel like you need some more, then go and get something else. But don't overfill your plate up, and then you can't hardly eat it. Now you wasting it, and then tomorrow, the next day, guess what? You wishing for the remaining of that meal. Okay? So that's why I said when it comes to all these items, all right, get what you need, not what you want. All right, that's like going to the stores when there's a storm or something, right? Y'all would go buy all of the items off the shelf like nobody ain't gonna put them back. We don't have to do all of that. And I understand you need to be prepared for things. Go within, okay? Because you're making it hard for people that really need these things, all right? And then also, when a storm comes, stop panicking. Stop panicking. As long as you go within, you will get what you need and be done with it. Alright? Stop treating these storms like the world is going to come to an end. Yes, your world might feel like it's coming to an end because something is destroyed. Now think about it like this. You just went and bought all that tissue, all those paper towels, all that food, all those waters, right? And now the storm took all of it. Now you ain't got no money to get where you need to get at. Make it make sense. Be mindful, okay? Utilize your resources the right way. Be a help to each other, okay? So, like I said, when it comes to these items, that's the goal. We're going to take these items and stop throwing it in the trash. Stop wasting. Also, pizzas places and stuff like that, donut places and stuff like that. A lot of times y'all cook so much, and some days it's a slow day, right? And you got all this food left over, right? Drop them off at the homeless shelters or drop them off somewhere, okay? Or we'll have a facility somewhere to drop them off. Or at a certain time, put a sign up and say free, okay? Or $1, something like that. Depending on how much the item is, okay? They can donate. This is what you can do. Whenever it is, so say for example, if you close at 10 o'clock, right? And you know you have a bunch of food items that's left over. You know you're not going to get a rush, okay? So if you close at 10, at 9:30, 9 o'clock, I know you're like, but I got to clean up. Well, that's what you'll have an extra 30 minutes after, okay? This is your service to your community. I know. We'll figure it out. But the last 30 minutes, you can say free. So them people that can't afford food, okay, they can go in and they get a free meal, like the homeless people and stuff like that. Or to let you know if you see somebody that's homeless, all right, that's because you know your community and you see they're struggling, just provide them a free meal. I know, and then everybody gonna be doing it, but if you know who your community is, you know who to service. You know how to service them. I understand that sometimes things may not be the best situation for them, and it can cause issues with, the other clients and stuff. Oh, I don't want them to come into my place because they smell and this and that. I get it. I got it. Find a way. Find a way to do something nice. Okay? You don't know what somebody's going through. Again, everybody on the street ain't a bad person. Everybody on the street ain't an alcoholic or a drunk. Just to let you know that. We got to do better. We need to start hugging people in different ways. Either physical hug, a verbal hug, a mental hug. We got to start doing it. Okay? Stop treating people like they trash. Okay? Because you don't want to be in the can. So, again, for companies, if you have the extra foods, don't waste. Provide a certain time frame so people can come in and say, hey, here's the food. All right? And you can do it like that. That's all you got to do. This is the thing. You ain't going to get it right all the time. And what I mean by that is sometimes people do take advantage. I get it. Just do it from the heart. Do it from the heart. You will receive what you need from doing it from the heart, and they will receive what they need from doing it from just greed. Okay? Do it from the heart. Don't stress all the extra. Okay? This is how we can help, because when these times come, because guess what? Bad times can come anytime in our lives. Again, no different than a flood. Some people's homes flood just because a pipe bust. You understand? Somebody might need some assistance. You understand? The other thing, gift cards. Gift cards. So, you can do it anonymously. All right? You can do it anonymously where you can have gas gift cards and stuff like that. For people that don't want people to know what they're doing, you can send in gift cards with $25 gift cards, $10 gift cards. Send them to these companies. Because guess what? At these locations, we're going to make sure the right people are in charge. Our earth angels, our people with pure hearts, they will know. Okay? They will do it the right way. All right? So you can have sending gift cards. All right? Sending different gift cards, food gift cards, and different things. So we can create hug packages. So maybe the person might need gas. They can get a gift card. Maybe the person might need a bus pass. They can get the bus pass card. Train pass cards. Whatever we need to provide. The gift cards for people that need to get formula for their babies and stuff like that. We will have those items. So you don't feel like you're just out here by yourself. Because when you don't have family, you have family. Okay? The way you can pay it forward is when you get yourself right, you can come in and you can donate your time. That's how you can do it. Not take advantage, but you can come in and service. Meaning, okay, these people helped you out. All right? Remember the people that helped you out. Come in and donate some of your time. I don't care if it's an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. Donate your time and show your appreciation. Say, hey, I'm here for whatever y'all need me to help y'all out with. Y'all need me to run errands. Y'all need me to take stuff to places or wherever. However, this is how we can do it. If we continue like this, then we don't need FEMA. Okay? That will just be a source to help transport people wherever they need to be transported at. We are the FEMA. I don't know why I keep saying FEMA, but that's the name that I last heard of. But we are the National Guard. We are the Army. We are the Navy. We are the Air Force. You understand me? We are the Marines. We are the, what is the secret ones? Y'all know we are all of that. We are the Army. We're the military. Military don't have to be a war. It can be a service, on that note, y'all have a blessed day.